Hello everybody, welcome back to Watch Dogs. After a close call on the stream last week, here's hoping that nothing else happens bad to this game. And we're going to be joining up with Kevin as usual. And here we go. Can you hear me? Hello? Hey, don't worry about it, I've done that myself. So after last week's, brush with YouTube's terms of service, I would like to put this disclaimer at the start of the stream here. I am not responsible for the content of this game. If you have a problem with the content of this game, YouTube, contact Ubisoft. I am streaming through PlayStation's streaming ability. I am not
tapping into a bit of Jeff Goldblum.
Yes, and I have.
There's Lopez.
There we go. And I have, I'm not playing this game for like 10 to 15 hours for the sole purpose of showing off what little nudity there may be in this game. I am playing this game because I think it's a fun game. There are like a dozen Let's Plays of this game on YouTube.
I accidentally had left my mic on mute the whole time I was fighting Ebimon. So you can imagine my embarrassment that no one actually heard me when I was talking about the boss in question, and since I didn't really have anyone to talk to nor any topics of discussion, basically the boss I just fought has this ability to inflict bug on itself, which essentially inverts type advantages. Is when you are inflicted with it. So say you're a virus type, which Ebimon was. If it gets inflicted with bug, it's now super effective against vaccine types, but ineffective against data types. So it basically reverses the whole triangle.
Alright, just imagine a freaking inverse battle in Pokemon. That's pretty much what it is.
Yep. Mean current gen Pokemon.
Yeah.
Actually, hang on. There's a CTOS tower on the way here. We might as well get that on the way out. And yeah, this is roughly where I was when I stopped streaming last week.
Yep. And meanwhile, I had conquered the most of the Mirage Arena as Ven.
Yep.
And last week.
Yeah, if you want to see what happens after the stream gets unceremoniously cut off by YouTube, go watch Kevin's stream.
Yep. So that we could basically be like, wait, what just happened?
Yep.
So, anybody gonna ask, how was UltraCon besides Alex? Because Alex already knows how UltraCon was.
How'd that go?
It went really good. I was having a lot of fun. And as I've told you guys before, it's like each of the actors I ended up meeting, John Swayze, Damian Clark, and Vic in that order, they were all genuinely surprised that I came down all the way from Connecticut just to be at that con. But, of course, there are weirdos online who think that we shouldn't be having fun.
Well, There's always a weirdo online thinking that you shouldn't be having fun.
We shouldn't be having fun. We shouldn't have any decent and social interaction. We all hate women, and it goes on and on.
Yeah, the fat virgins live in the mother's basement.
Pretty much.
You know, except for the fact that I was late to streaming because I was at the gym.
That's understandable.
Yep. Or either that, I just saw... Either that or the picture of that white knight thing on the internet where it's like... it's a person colored in white, wearing armor, and is like... Maidens I've rescued on the internet, and put it in tally charts.
Yeah.
Rescued maidens that rewarded me with sex, as in zeros. Or
Full opposite of Zaz's body.
Yep. So, anyway, last time we did Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, you weren't here, Fran. And I believe...
Oh, sorry.
The world ended up getting absorbed, ended up getting merged with the digital world, all because of the Royal Knights wanting to invade with Yggdrasil.
Who climbs a fucking building just to paint a fresco of a woman in a bikini that nobody can see?
Oh, and Alex, you're gonna love this. The dub name change for Yggdrasil in Digimon is King Drazel.
Yep.
Because
I
it's
have
not
many
like
questions.
because it's not like that refers to a specific tree or something.
Oh, hello. I see a cuttlefish about to attack a detective and a officer in a skirt. I've seen enough hentai to know where that would go.
Yep.
Alonzo
Luckily,
Vasquez, descended from slave traders.
Luckily, I have a Digimon who can pierce right through defenses. And speaking of piercing, in Digimon Adventure Tri, every evolution of Agumon, they have Kyle A. Bear voicing in Greymon all the way to War Greymon.
Last time on Dragon Ball Z.
Did you see that?
No.
That's how overpowered War Greymon or any defense-piercing Digimon is.
Any Digimon with defense-piercing attack or intelligence-piercing attack, those things are potent.
Yes. Hence why you would want to get at Beelzemon Blast Mode and Lilithmon.
Yeah.
Or, as the dub for Digimon Cross Wars calls her, Laylamon. Don't ask me how.
Yeah, I wasn't even planning on that.
Okay. I lied. How?
Do I look like I know? Why do you think I said
Do
don't
I
ask?
really look like a guy who knows?
No.
Do I really look like a guy with a plan? And I'm just a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't want to know what to do with one if I found one. So anyway, I get up at my 8 items that I brought with me for Vic to sign. The person looks at me, is like, you do know, that your stuff's going to cost quite a bit, right? And I'm like, yes. I give her this look that tells her I'm aware and I am very prepared. And I'm very much prepared.
Right.
See, I thought you were about to say, yeah, so that's against the rules, isn't it?
If only. it were as simple as you making a Yu-Gi-Oh! Bridged reference.
Right.
Screw the rules. I have money. Now draw your last... Now,
I have green hair. Screw the rules. I have green hair.
I really have to lay off the drugs.
Oh, God. I am reminded that I need to solve a case. Just so that I could have Omnimon. God dang it. I'm so close. And yet so far, but at the end, it didn't even matter.
Yeah, I'm so glad I got it. I got the Cyber Sleuth games on the Switch, because I don't have to worry about having to sell a case before getting those Digimon.
Right. You are lucky. And if I do Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory, I am not doing them on the, I am not doing a fresh save file. I'm doing that New Game Plus.
Alright.
Just cause you've already seen the long grind that it takes just to get to where I'm at right now. I don't think you need to see it again.
And you're still gonna do it.
Oh, hi, Arata.
We need you to hack them and install
Probably go out of your way.
Suddenly, Arata starts to look a little more like an edgelord.
His edgelord is showing.
Suddenly, you hear Crawling in My Skin playing loudly in the
Just called
background.
crawling. God damn it.
Or Crawling. Okay, never mind. By the way... Anyway, so the person... So getting back to my thing, the person shows Vic the amount I spent and for his thing, and he just... And looking at all the stuff, he just gives me the biggest smile. He's like, "Get over here." And I'm like very touched by his statement. I just go up to him. He looks at all my things about as giddy as a kid in a candy store.
Move. I hate this car.
More than OP.
It's a... Why does anybody drive this piece of junk? Why did the game automatically stick me in this?
Just a minute. I hate you for it.
And you know, it's like... So recently, it's just been... And like, nowadays, even though I wanted to enjoy my time, especially after UltraCon, and I then end up seeing people getting on Vic for not wearing a mask briefly to talk into a microphone, because it's not like you I need to clear out whatever's in front of your mouth to talk clearly. Am I right?
Yeah, and meanwhile, what's his name? Steve Blum's out there wearing a mask while he's in the fucking recording booth. Excuse me. Who pays? I hope whoever paid him for that got a refund.
Yeah, Fran, I'm not sure if you've seen Toonami recently. Have you?
Nah. Oh, you talking about that? Oh, you talking about that Toonami promo?
Yeah, that was. I mean, they did it something like that before, but with with it being more about equality and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, they also had Tom say "Eat the Rich" in a fucking game review too. So don't ask me to explain why.
I I can understand if, and Fran, for the record, I can understand how some people would find that funny, but that just seems a little cringe. Wouldn't you think?
I don't know.
But hey, humor is subjective after all.
Yeah.
So, to be fair... And then people get on Vic for making a little bit of a joke to make fun of how paranoid everybody is about COVID. And he doesn't think... He actually went on record or later on to say that he doesn't think it's a hoax or anything. And he does take it seriously. It's just that was to warm up the crowd.
What are you...
Oh, destruction has a chance of insta-kill. No, my wording as chance, because it barely friggin' works.
It's random. It's broke. You see chance RNG.
How is this person shooting at me while they were running in place? I feel like there might have been some kind of glitch going on there.
No, he's a Mr. Mime from Detective Pikachu. He doesn't know that he's not getting anywhere.
Okay, see that?
He just
that
thinks
game,
he's
that is what we
moving.
call a waste of my time.
That is what you call not summoning Exodia.
Yeah.
No, that's using Final Countdown.
Alright.
Yes, try not to question how my car is still working after that.
You remember back in season 2 of Yu-Gi-Oh! When Mbakura had like this... had Dark Sanctuary and the letters for the insta-win and was gonna end up spelling final in the dub?
Yeah, the dub it's final. You get the cards in Japanese, it spells out death. I am not making that shit up.
We figured as much. It's just, you know,
Because I have read the manga.
well, at least, the thing is, the manga,
That was pretty much darker.
the first Yu-Gi-Oh manga actually has the first Yu-Gi-Oh manga and the manga adaptation for Zexal will actually use the original Japanese names.
Yeah. Actually, there's a very strange thing in that Jinochi's nickname is Joey in the manga, but nobody else's American names has any basis in the manga. Yeah, because like there's no like link between Anzu and Taya or Honda and Tristan. You know,
Yeah.
they're not even similar.
To this day, I'm still a little. To this day, I'm somewhat weirded out by by that one time when I was thinking of. By that one time a few years ago when I was picturing Vic as Jonochi or Joey.
Yeah.
Oh god. Can you run a freaking luck-based deck with maybe a red eye?
Hey, at least he gets better over time. It's just, you
Yeah, but he still
know.
runs a luck-based deck.
Yes, I'm not arguing against
He does
that.
that. He does
I'm
that.
not arguing against that. That is really stupid.
Like, his logic is literally time wizard or bust.
Yeah, that's so
And
dumb.
these guys apparently know my real name on the radio.
What is your name?
Yeah, I just go around telling everybody my real name. Because I'm like James Bond, except James Bond is like a spy with the support of a government, as opposed to me, who's just some dude.
From Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, there was one.
Well, I'm so convinced he might be a Cubs fan.
Didn't the Cubs finally win the World Series?
In
Yeah, like
2016,
year
yeah.
after Back to the Future predicted it. They were Back to the Future.
That was the
year
only
off.
thing Back to the Future got right.
They're just a year off. Because remember, that year they were doing good. Oh, wait a minute. That's too good to make you wonder. Wait a minute.
Yeah, as opposed to Highlander.
Now I'm fighting a human eater.
Yeah. Back to the Future 2 got something right, as opposed to Highlander 2, which got nothing right.
No!
Oh, I hate that. I hate texture field.
That status ailment, Alex. Dot. It turns your character into a sprite, and
Like,
basically
like,
you can
your
only
tackles are crap.
attack. You can only attack and use items and change Digimon. That's it.
You can't use any of the special attacks, and you're... See, dot status. Love to use it against enemies, hate it when it's used against me.
It's friggin' broken.
Yeah. You will learn to hate the dot status if it's ever used against you.
Oh yeah, I already hate it now. Oh, thank God, it's paralyzed. I'm not paralyzed, but I seem to be struck by you. I want to make you move, 'cause you're standing still.
Yeah, no,
If
it's like
your
you're the only one
body
singing that fucking
matches what
song.
your eyes can do. Sorry, I don't have that song completely by memory.
Good.
Cause that would be something dangerous, I presume.
Oh,
So dangerous.
Okay, so... Oh no, using an intelligence to use physical attacks. I am so scared. You can see how much I'm in fear right now, guys.
Yeah, I
You
can tell by the sound of your voice you're being freaking sarcastic as fuck.
That was the point. And now all I can do is smack him. Do I have to smack a bitch?
Is Wayne gonna have to choke a bitch?
Is Dio Brando going to have to choke a bitch?
Because I feel, you believe that I feel I'm not done enough bitch choking.
Since I've been here? Oh, come on, bruh. Don't do this.
Don't do
We
what?
were like besties at the ice cream social.
Ice Cream Social, what is this, 1940?
Sounds like it, right?
Alex, even to this day, there have actually been ice cream social
It's still
in this current day and age.
Well, not now. It's more like Ice Cream Alones.
No, you can do ice cream. No, ice cream social via Zoom.
No. Ice cream social distancing.
Yeah.
I know, cringy as hell joke, but what do you want from me? Or hold on, I gotta quote the song from Adam Lambert. What do you want from me?
Yeah.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me?
Alright, stop. You're making it worse.
I stopped because that's the only part of the song I have memorized.
Yeah,
God damn it.
It's part of the chorus.
I know.
Come on. There's gotta be a way to get up there.
Oh, come on! How the frig are you not dead yet?
I gotta get to that door somehow. But how?
Double, you have not done enough bitch training.
No. He does not know the way.
But I mean,
I'm just
freaking
gonna have to get a
spam that one
van
cup
and...
where you gotta fight the fucking. Oh, what the fuck? Where you gotta fight the
Oh,
fucking.
oh, yeah, I got it. I know what I need to do.
What, you need to draw monster cards?
No, I need to pull a Fast and Furious.
You know what meme I'm referencing, right?
Yeah, I know.
Bro, Monster Caro.
Oh, god damn it!
Yeah, but he doesn't have
I
a
almost
friggin'...
clipped to the fucking world.
I remember, he committed to it, but remember, he
But you just jumped right out of your car, or like it was nothing. You were just
Yeah.
like, whoop. Okay, so do you think there should be an auto advance for Digimon on story games?
Depends.
The options are yes and fuck yes.
Yeah.
Oh, and Fran, as you probably saw on Facebook, Vic ended up giving my mom a really nice shout out.
Come on. There we go. It's not quite driving a car through a number of skyscrapers at once, but hey, I ain't Vin Diesel.
When did Vin Diesel do that?
It's called Fast and Furious 7.
Oh, basically when the series is still not getting any audience traction. All it's getting is... Oh, by the way, you just took out... I was almost gonna say you took out some telephone service.
Damn front.
Okay, so... Recently today, I decided to sit through Pot v Kettle Dawn of Martha Ultimate Edition.
Oh, God.
That's just my joking title for Batman v Superman, Alex. It's just Batman and Superman seem so eerily similar that what's really the difference between them besides the fact that one's rich, one's middle class, and one has powers, the other doesn't.
No.
You were gonna
No,
waste my fucking time on this, aren't you, game?
No, remember, one's an alien with powers.
I never had to deal with this shit on the Wii U version. Mostly because I turned off the online play on the Wii U because I never actually...
Oh, an eater
was
is going
online
after
in that.
Arata. Oh no! Yum 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 yum.
Yeah, damn.
Why is it that some bits in this game are 60 frames, but some bits are in 30 frames?
Because it was developed by Activision.
No, in my game.
Digimon, not...
Yes, I know. I'm making a joke because Activision did that in Black Ops 3.
Yeah, that was true.
So,
Oh, hey, this is going to be an important area in the plot later on.
you know, some part of me is actually tempted to, after Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, just to start doing the Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm games, just cuz. How do you feel? Simple. He feels edgier. Now crawling plays even louder.
Oh my god, bro.
Soon it'll be blaring all over the damn place. Together we can rule the galaxy as... What is our relationship again?
You don't remember.
Okay, fuck you, game. I'm done with your bullshit. I am done with your bullshit. I'm leaving.
So anyway, it's like points in favor for, in my opinion, for BVS is that we at least got a proper introduction to Jimmy Olsen.
Yes,
Really
frankly,
mattered.
I do not give a shit, game. Thank you. I don't care. You don't need to interrupt me in the middle of playing a fucking story mission. That wasn't even in the... The vicinity was over here. You guys told me he was over here-ish.
Oh, hi,
And he was
Kyoko.
up in there. How the hell was he up there? That wasn't even in the area that
Are
you
you
told me
sure
he
we're
was
not
in.
talking about the Skate 3 protagonist?
You talking about my game or yours?
No, just in general.
That's it.
The Skate 3 protagonist basically has the power of clipping through goddamn everything.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's just losing itself.
Like, just jump off the ground just jump off the ground in that game, aim it, don't land on your skateboard, and watch your character just clip through the floor, come right back into the sky, and just spaz the frig out.
Okay, I am actually going to stop and stand here for like 2 minutes
Stop and stand.
if the game interferes again.
Think I'm moving, but I go nowhere.
You shouldn't just
forget.
stop me in the middle of a fucking CTOS mission.
Indeed. Anyways, I was saying, so besides Jimmy Olsen getting a more proper introduction, which still doesn't really do much because he still gets killed unceremoniously,
The
mind
shipment came from
you,
Central Europe. Just how it got into the country isn't clear.
there might as well have been the
Police say
film
this is
just
part
trying
of
to
a larger sting
show away the
operation, but wouldn't
clowns because we
elaborate.
can't have any actual lighthearted comedy, now can we?
No, we can't. It's forbidden. We can't have that. It's better
No,
than
'cause-
knowing how DC wound up doing that. It's better off to just not.
And yet Jimmy Olsen is still one of the most iconic bits in the Superman mythos.
Well, let me say this: what if that was Clayman and pretending to be Jimmy Olsen?
Then then that would actually make more sense.
Because then he'd survive, and there would also be a different Jimmy Olsen, and it would give an explanation as to why he survived a bullet to the forehead.
Why is it that explanation is better than just having him be unceremoniously killed off in the movie?
Okay.
At least there's an explanation.
Plus, at the very least, that would actually have a bit more of a stronger tie to Batman, because Clayface is there. Clayface be like, are they gone yet? Okay, I'm reforming. Anyway, so it's like we also get that explanation as to why Superman didn't notice the guy, the handy-capable gentleman in the wheelchair.
Yes. What was that?
It was because
Who's the actor who played that?
I don't know.
He was also in the MCU.
Anyway, they end up saying, we just found out why Superman couldn't do anything about that bomb. It was because he couldn't see it because it was lined with lead.
Yes, and that also explains why nobody saw it in the actual security for the Capitol as well.
I have a question. Why didn't they bring that up in the theatrical release?
Because this is a Warner Brothers production, and we can't have
They brought up the lead's weakness in the Superman 1.
Because this is a Warner Brothers production, and they have to cut everything.
DC, they can't keep track of their own shit.
Yes, I know they brought up the lead thing in Superman 1, but here's the thing. Warner Brothers has never been... I've never accused Warner Brothers of being smart about anything, and neither should you.
Because that would be false.
That would give them way too much credit.
Yes.
No, that would be blatantly false, Fran. Anyway, so essentially, then we also have a bit more into Clark's investigation on Batman, which I actually thought was kind of neat, and actually gives him something to do, unlike in the theatrical version, where... How many scenes did he get in the theatrical release?
I think he got, 3. There's the one...
3?
No, that's 4. 4 before the, There's 4 before the Batman fight. That's him and Lois, him at the, him in Africa saving Lois, him at the Daily Planet, and, him talking to Luthor before her having to go fight Bruce. So I think that's
How
4.
do you not have any focus on one of the title characters? This is goddamn Batman v Superman. And Superman should get at just as much billing as Batman.
Okay. Do you have you like read the Harry Potter books?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, I have.
Have you seen the Harry Potter movies?
Yes, I have.
Okay. You know those were made by Warner Brothers too, right?
Sadly, yes.
Yeah. Let's see here. Order of the Phoenix barely has anything to do with Order of the Phoenix. Oh, hey, Sean Davis. Goblet of Fire cuts out approximately it cuts out 3/4 of the tasks of the Triwizard Tournament in the first task. Then it also winds up cutting out all of its main villain's screen time. And all of his motivation.
How do you even, Warner Brothers?
Well, these guys also...
Are these guys on meth?
Well, they also started filming Green Lantern without a solid script. Like, Ryan Reynolds actually offered to write a script for them, and they refused to let him write a script. So they had a general outline of events, kind of like they did for The Incredible Hulk, kind of like Marvel did for The Incredible Hulk, and... sorry, my throat's getting dry. But they didn't let the actor or give them an actual script, even though they had no script. You don't just...
Why would they do that?
Why do you...
That's so fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's a good question. Why would you ever start filming without a solid script? I mean, you're not Judd Apatow, guys.
I feel like you're really sarcastically laughing or...
It's just...
Oh, damn it. Sorry.
Why? It makes no logical sense. I even joked with one of my coworkers, paraphrasing what you essentially said about my attempt at rewriting Justice League Dark Apocalypse War, saying, like, it's gotten to the point where Jeff Johns would consider trying to cancel me like he's trying to do with Ray Fisher.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, yeah, canceling a black man. I'm sure that'll go over well.
Yes. Someone who you also are involved in... I just want to put on the record, that's not my fault. That fence just spontaneously disintegrated. That is not my fault.
That kind of reminds me of a bit in the Runaway Guys for playing Mario Party 3 where they're doing like a mini game and where you're swimming away from a giant cheep and a mine literally just popped right into the screen as one of them, John, was swimming into it, and he's like, that was total bullshit. And then they go back into replay, and in slow motion, you could hear him saying that, and it is hilarious. And I'm just like, is it bad that I actually found this hilarious? Hey, Fran, you know what's better than Edamon?
Metal Edamon.
Edamon?
Yep. I'm fighting Metal Edamon.
What does he drop a Tactician USB?
Let's find out.
There is nothing holding this gate closed. I just want you to know that. I'm pretty sure that me, IRL, I could just bust this gate open. Just get a solid kick, and I'd be through there.
I believe you.
But no, because this is a hacking game, I have to hack this shit.
You know what happened? You know, every time Edamon's not on screen, people are going to be wondering, where's Edamon? But you know what we do when he dies?
Thank God.
No. We bring him back, but then, and we'll make him metal, and we'll call him Metal Edamon. And then we'll make shirts out of him. I'm going to assume you have no idea what I just referenced.
No, I know what you're talking about. I've seen that
God.
episode of The Simpsons.
No. I was referencing the April Fool's Day thing with Lanny doing supposedly a Bridgemon.
Oh.
Basically...
No, yeah, I've seen that too. I just don't remember.
It was essentially referencing every bit of weird drama going on. Weird bit going on with each of the TFS members at the time and why things aren't, you know...
Oh, come on.
happening as fast as people hope.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason they were able to get they were able to get Doug Walker to do a brief line in where he's like, "Hello, I'm Janai. I remember it because nobody cared for my other show." Which is supposed to reference Lawrence Simpson getting on that guy with that on Channel Awesome. Briefly.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Last night, I killed somebody who was carrying Silver Surfer's surfboard in Fortnite, and then the game crashed when I tried to use it. So that was fun.
It was not prepared for Silver Surfer.
Yes, it was not prepared for the power cosmic.
Which, by the way, there is a lot.
Status, please.
Which, by the way, as a reminder, Alex, there is a lot to go over. And
we bumped the bounty and a contract's been issued.
oh, hello, Kentaros Mon.
Firewall now.
I did not expect to find you here because I was doing something else.
Lose the phone.
And let's read your last rights.
I'm just gonna let the game play itself because I don't stand a chance against this guy right now because it's scripted.
Okay, dude, you do realize that you could just drive around this truck, right? You don't have to stay here.
So this charming fellow is Kentarosmon, or Slifemon in the Japanese version.
Come on, there's only 2 CTOS towers left.
And I can't beat him because I'm not fast enough.
Get a speed, kid.
Which means...
Way past cool.
Your ass gotta do plenty of grinding.
Either that or just go recruit Wally West.
Yeah. No. But Wally West doesn't exist in this world, so you gotta go for the next best thing.
No, yeah, this is a video game. You gotta
Archie Sonic.
cross dimensions and get Sonic the Hedgehog.
No, just get Archie Sonic.
Yeah, right.
Technically, he's not the fastest.
He's the fastest incarnation of the character.
No, the fastest incarnation of Sonic is the one from Colors on the DS. No,
Really?
I'm not kidding. He actually is that's the fastest.
So Roger Craig Smith got to voice the fastest incarnation of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Actually, I'm not sure that he actually voiced Sonic in that game because I don't think
He
Sonic
did.
had a.
There was some voice clips of Sonic in that.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
Rush era game.
Yeah. Okay. Well then, yes, he did.
The fastest assassin / Batman alive. Okay, I still gotta go into Eden because I gotta solve a case. Just because the plot is happening right now, and I mean the actual plot, and not, you know, the plot that everyone thinks about.
Yes, the fastest former police officer, former Air Force pilot, and who also happens to be built like a professional wrestler.
Don't you mean football star?
Yes.
Same difference.
So, anyway... So anyway, it's like...
I can see the thing that I need to hack. Why can't I hack it?
The Death Battle is going to be pitting Archie Sonic against... and Wally West.
Oh, gee, who do you think's going to win that? Is it going to be the fastest man alive or the fastest everything alive? Because Sonic is called the fastest thing alive for a reason.
Wally is technically the fastest is everything alive.
Is he? Because
yes.
Archie Sonic is kind of ridiculous.
He is, but
Dude, just one thing you guys gotta remember.
Excuse me.
That's
It's
a Speed
Death
Force.
No, it's Death Battle.
That and Speed Force.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, bro. It's Death Battle.
Right.
What's their track record?
If you survive a pillar, you win.
Besides
Fucking-
that,
God damn it, Kevin Levin, how do you use this car?
My name's not Kevin Levin.
I mean, it just
Funny
looks
enough,
like
the,
Kevin Levin's car.
Funny enough, the actor who originally voiced Kevin Eleven in the old Ben 10 series voiced Matt in Digimon Adventure 1 and 2. And no, it wasn't Vic. Because Vic did not voice in LA Productions until, like, what, after Full Metal Alchemist was finished airing in the US?
Yep.
So, yeah, he couldn't have been in Digimon until... Oh, he wasn't in Digimon until Digimon Cross Wars, where he voiced that obligatory rival character.
Digimon's Ross Wars?
Cross.
I know.
Or, as it's called in the dub, Fusion. Don't ask me why. Where the flip is this person I'm supposed to talk to in Eden?
say where?
Oh, hello. So I found him where I was meant to go. Oh, for the plot. Ay, ay, ay.
Not thinking straight.
Anyway. Anyway, so yeah, the original Kevin 11 and what was in Digimon before being voiced by Beast Boy in Alien Force. Which kind of makes it funny because the person he ends up falling in love with Gwen Tennyson in that series is voiced by Itera, or Ashley Johnson. Though some people would know her as Ellie from The Last of Us.
I gotta get out of here.
911, please state your emergency.
This place is getting shot up.
How did they even get up on those roofs like that? I'd really like to know that.
They know, do we?
Initializing search for suspect now.
Okay, where the hell did that guy go? And I know for a fact that I'm gonna have to go to Murray to trigger the plot again, because guess what? There's gonna be something interesting that people wanted to see for a while, but it's barely a thing. Fran knows what I'm talking about. You know, the funny thing is, I can play the first Ultimate Ninja Storm game from my current save file just because, at the very least, it's easy. It's easy to go back to. It's easy to just go back and redo previous missions. And plus there isn't really, you know, that much, and plus there isn't really like a lot of cutscenes and whatnot.
Right.
Oh, I gotta go to Ascusa and Ueno. I'm stupid. You are stupid, me. You are stupid. And you know what else? You are stupid. Like I said, I'm just saying that to myself.
Right.
Because I am stupid. You know which show I was referencing, right?
Yes.
Oh, now I'm in Ueno. And I've come across more plot. Jotaro, what are you doing here?
Alright, easy there, DD.
That Digimon is Gonkumon, and the little old Digimon is Hackmon or Huckmon in the Japanese version, like Huckleberry Finn.
Please, get the name right. It is Hackball.
You do know he doesn't even sound that deep here, right?
He did try.
Na Batman.
Fran's not letting me live down on that Hackmon in the English dub of Digimon Adventure Tri. Sounded very masculine.
Of course.
To the point where
Ooh, yeah.
No, to the point where I was like
Oh, he said it like this.
where I was just like, what the hell? Why is it so smooth?
Because we both have nice voices. It's a voice one though.
Oh my god, why do you do this to me? Why are you torturing me? Stop torturing me.
If I can.
Now I'm going to a card shop. Hello, small child. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Goldilocks. Okay, so, Alex, would you like to tell Fran how Highlander 2 went?
Oh yeah, so for those of you who don't know, because Highlander 2 is going off of Amazon Prime soon, actually went off of Amazon Prime yesterday, we decided to do that early, so that we can get it done for next week. And
And this coming Saturday, we'll be getting to something that is decent.
Yes, and yeah, that'll be coming out this Saturday. So, keep an eye out for that. So, Highlander 2 is infamous. If you haven't seen it, get yourself a copy and
No, I don't encourage it.
Get yourself a copy and use it to watch along at home with us, because we're
I don't encourage buying Highlander 2.
Oh, I do, because it's a film that everybody needs to see and to truly understand.
No,
everything
nobody needs to see this.
Everything
nobody else needs to suffer.
Wrong
nobody
with
needs to
with
suffer
film
the way I did
today. Oh, you got to suffer like G did, though. That's a House of the Dead reference.
What?
Have you ever played House of the Dead?
I have played House of the Dead, yes.
Yes.
Suffer like G did.
You know, like that. It's a reference to that.
Oh, hello, Sorcerymon.
Okay, never mind.
Whom
Anyways.
in Digimon on Frontier was actually a good guy whom had a severe waste of character.
So yeah, I recommend getting your own copy of Highlander 2. You want to
tell
get
how hard I'm shaking my head, just saying no. Do not watch that movie.
Yeah, you'll want to get the Blu-ray so that you can see all the nice cinematography, and get the highest quality version of one of the worst films ever made.
No, I don't encourage this. I do not endorse this in the slightest.
I don't hear you stopping them.
Trust me, you will enjoy watching Kevin go slightly insane over the course of the hour and a half or hour and 40 minutes that film is.
Why must I suffer?
Well, you already suffered in the past, so you're not suffering anymore.
She's laying down. They cut her open on the side, like under the pit. He then peels it open.
I don't think I understood that. I'm pretty sure that wasn't their English.
Come on!
Motherfucker.
No, I'm serious. Like, they put the squishy jelly
Oh
in,
goody, I can't
for
cast
something,
spells on him.
like that,
Whatever shall I do?
stuff, and they just squish it in like
smack him?
cheese bread. Disgusting.
That's exactly what I'm gonna
So now,
do.
she's got these huge
I mean, smack him like he's a spoony bard.
low-cut tops, and all I
You
can think
spoony
about is
bard.
slimy peanut pockets.
Alright, he's their seller.
Doesn't he die?
Yeah, because he's stupid enough to use friggin' meteor.
You know, funny enough, in Pro Jared's live streaming series of Final Fantasy IV, or for the PC, he's like he levels up Tella, but then he loses health upon a level up, and he's like, if I level up Tella all the way, will he just die?
I'll remember I actually tried to just find out. Whatever.
Okay, so
And now on our way to the final CTOS tower.
it's the final countdown.
Alright, jeez, dude.
Believing together.
Alright, if I want to get final countdown, you can just play Saints Row 2.
So,
Wait, you were falling slowly. Yeah, I missed the opportunity to do this. And I'm free! Free falling, now I'm free falling. Okay, so Alex, describe to Fran how insane I went
Well, okay, over the course of the movie, he slowly starts, like, he goes from, like, he's mostly paying attention to the movie at first. And then he just starts trying to come up with ways to distract himself from how batshit insane the movie gets. And I won't spoil it, because you should watch the video. And really experience this for yourself. But, it is truly a gem to behold.
What, me going insane or the movie?
Yes.
Yes.
God. Like I said, I do not encourage people to watch the friggin' movie. Because the movie itself is... It's so bad.
You know,
It's so painful.
Now Highlander 2 fairly infamously tried to retcon the origin of the Immortals to basically, they wanted to make them aliens from the planet Zeist, and this was all the plot of some insurance company. Yeah, I won't go into it because I went into it in the video, and you should go watch that. Also, check out the documentary Highlander 2 Seduced by Argentina, which is a really good documentary about how Highlander 2 was made. Anyways, so yeah, that in and of itself, despite the fact that that is absolute nonsense, is not the most terrible idea. It's just the fact that MacLeod and Ramirez are present. MacLeod and Ramirez are present on Zeist when Immortals are banished to Earth. Which makes no sense. Like, if I'm being generous, that makes literally no sense.
People will do anything for attention.
And then, you know, if you haven't seen Highlander and you haven't seen Highlander 2, go watch Highlander. It's great. Seriously consider whether you want to watch Highlander 2 after that, because like it's a fun experience if you can introduce somebody else to it, and it's like it's interesting just from a filmmaking perspective because they got everything wrong. It's like,
tell how triggered I feel all by the fact that I am. If I had a webcam, you could see my face just telling everybody, no, do not listen to what this man says.
yeah.
As ignore his pleas. He's just watched the first Highlander movie and nothing else.
In the end, there should have been only one.
Exactly. There should have been only one. It should have stayed as only one, and then that's it.
Now, if you
Hello, Murray.
If you
Can
actually
you distract
wanna-
me from the batshit insanity that is Highlander 2.
Now, if you actually want to have like a good sequel, watch Highlander the series. That's a good show.
Yeah.
Alright. What I seek is a different world, and I need 2 items to go get to do that. But first, I have to go back to Ueno to go to the museum. So I can get. So basically, I have to help Hackmon become a real
Oh
Mon.
shit! I knew that was gonna happen with me going around on the fucking railroad tracks.
Hello, guys. Yes, I want your help protecting this world, Jotaro.
You know, typically beatboxing requires you to do more than make the same 10 sounds in a row. That's a monkey sound. That was supposed to sound like
what
vinyl.
Is this?
That was supposed to sound like vinyl
what is
scratching.
This, Donkey Kong Country 2?
That sounds like a monkey rubbing a baboon's ass.
What? Hold on a sec. I gotta take off my sweater.
Why the hell are you wearing a sweater right now?
Presumably because it was cold somewhere.
It's not even that cold. It's barely September.
Do you remember?
Can you wake me up when September ends?
21st of September.
Yeah, when I throw pumpkin spice latte at you. That's always right.
Pumpkin. What's so good about those that everybody seems to go crazy about them when they show up?
It's a seasonal thing.
Oh, so it's like the McRib. It's not actually that special. It's just, a thing.
Hey, McRib's good, alright? I don't care what anybody says.
Fuck you, I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat.
Oh my god. What am I listening to right now?
It could be worse, but hey.
We could be talking about Power Rangers, and I'm just gonna be sitting there in dead silence, being like, "Oh, these nerds."
Hey, you're a nerd too, so.
Not that much of a nerd.
Wait,
Come
nerd
on.
kid?
Nerd! Nerd!
Easy there, Luke Gallows.
How do I get in?
Port Sylvan. Wait, don't do that. Make sure the girl is over 18.
Okay, so I have unlocked all of the CTOS towers. At least I think I have. Hang on.
It's not a museum, it's a monster den.
Yes, I have officially unlocked all of the CTOS towers. Not that that actually means anything.
You know what ends up meaning something in the grand scheme of things?
Not following 100% completion guides to a Ubisoft game.
Summoning the power of the Celtic Guardian.
The agnostic Celtic Guardian.
Or even better, the frustrated Celtic Guardian. I'm so frustrated.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, that was weird when all of a sudden Yugi just started using the obnoxious Celtic Guardian in the anime.
Funny enough, in
That's Celtic Guardian, Swift Guide to Fierce Knight.
funny enough in the Japanese version, he's named the retrained elf swordsman.
Oh,
Yeah.
not wrong. Think about it.
Can't even get into the friggin' museum.
Bro, dude.
Da da
Dude.
da da da.
Dude.
Da da
Maybe-
da da da.
Okay, dude.
Da 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 da.
Okay, soon as Alex stops doing the... Dude, maybe you need to hide yourself to be able to get in.
Oh, duh.
Na, na, na,
I'm
na,
so
da,
stupid.
Da 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 da
Let's
da da da
see.
da.
Let us see
Da 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 da
if
da.
I can do that, first of all.
Da 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 da.
As in, can I stealth hide?
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, I can
just
stealth.
don't mind me, buddy. I'm just following you with a silenced pistol until we get to a...
Don't mind me, I'm just invisible.
Yeah,
Don't mind me,
until we
I'm
get
just
to
a
it.
guy with
Oh,
my shirt.
actually, hang on.
And then
Never
my
mind.
mega level Digimon just bumped those security guards, be like, hey, what was that? Hi, Luna.
No, be Imperial Dramon in freaking dragon mode.
Yeah, but I don't have Imperial Dramon, I just have...
I know, but it'd be funny as hell, though.
Okay, who am I fighting now?
Always makes you look fat in photography.
She's rolling out everywhere.
Skinny is out. Chubby rolls And Big Chuck for eggs.
So,
He said it pays real well.
Didn't we,
so
haven't
my
we
mom
already-
refers to Luna as our overly needy child. Because that's exactly what she is.
Oh, she's needy, alright.
No, I know.
No, she's not needy like that. That Fran's just being silly. You can probably guess what Fran means,
And
Alex.
I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. No, 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 I won't do that.
He's there, Mimbo.
So, Fran, would you say Luna looks very intimidating until she smiles?
You say that about pretty much every pit bull.
See, I have a skipper key, and he is the fluffiest dog you have ever seen. So even when he tries to look intimidating, he fails.
For some reason, I could actually picture that.
I also had
Meanwhile,
a black lab.
Luna, for the life of her, can't look intimidating. Need to save her bacon. Because, as you know what her bark sounds like? No, it sounds like.
Okay, that's the exact opposite of my black lab's bark. She used to, back when we had our black lab, she was like, she's the most adorable creature in the world, but she sounds like.
That's how my chocolate lab sounded.
Yep.
And my cat is very obnoxious.
Yeah, I don't have a cat, because if I had a cat, well, for one thing, I'm allergic to cats, and my dad's allergic to cats, so there's that. But I have had too many friends of mine have had their cats just knock important things off their desks. So I don't, and my old boss, her cat used to knock her computer off her desk every now and again. So I don't want that to happen.
Uh-oh. Some people say that pit bulls are that type of dog that always look very intimidating until they, you know, give you that little panting smile.
Mr. Quinn said you like to see the raw merchandise.
Okay, so Cheap Ass Gamer just tweeted that Walmart Plus is coming.
What?
Yeah, Walmart has their own version of Amazon Prime.
Oh my god, that is so stupid.
Mr. Quinn got your request. Don't worry. She's here.
Okay.
I have to tell you Mr. Quinn's rules, though. All payments must be made in cash or through a secured account.
So people,
If you want to sample
so
one of the girls
how many
before they
people
open
thought
the
that,
bid,
actually thought that
you gotta pay a small
claustrophobia
fee.
meant,
Premium
and
girls
you
are
were
off
afraid of
limits.
Santa Claus before actually looking it up?
Sure it's a quiet night, or we aren't
Yeah,
gonna be
okay.
able to get the other
Does anybody
boys
actually
to
know
shut
that?
you down.
Okay, so
It's a reference to SpongeBob.
Yeah, why are the paint
So, like I said, if anybody ever thought that, you're stupid.
Yes.
Then you need to ask yourself what sound one hand makes.
Dubstep.
No.
this is the sound of one hand clapping.
Yeah.
No, I was making a reference to Deadpool.
Alright, let me freaking stop.
Hang on, I need to turn the gain on my microphone up so that you can hear that.
I may need to actually get the, Fran, you have Deadpool remastered, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, that's the sound of... Let me turn this back down here.
Would
That
you
is
want
the-
to stream that at some point, Fran?
That is the sound of one hand clapping.
If there was a way to get around the, the stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'm fairly
Watch.
certain, since it's a
just
PS3
gonna-
game ported to the PlayStation 4, I'm fairly
Yeah,
certain you
there's
can
still,
do
there's
that.
still a couple block scenes when Deadpool sings.
Oh. Right.
Yeah, try not to focus too closely on the boobies. That got me taken off of here last time.
Then stop looking at the tits, bro.
I'm not looking at
This is
them.
Mr.
That's the
Crispin.
point.
Taking him to meet
Dude,
Mr.
her eyes
Quinn.
are bare.
They won't bring all the merchandise on stage.
Technically, my eyes are staring at the ground. I'm unfortunately having to do the virgin walk through this auction.
You mean the stick up the ass walk in Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles?
Yes, that.
Yeah, where you're walking. You walk, make it.
Step aside.
You gotta stick up your
Mr.
ass.
Quinn's waiting. Mr. Quinn is up there
And
with
yet
the
I
rap.
still kind of like that walking animation, because at least it looks more like an actual walk than, you know, the Belmont strut.
Yeah. And
Because as iconic as the Belmont strut is
that
can be
Cara
a bit
Delevingne
much.
crossed with fucking what's her name? Kristen Stewart.
Maybe.
Is that Helena Bonham Carter? Seriously.
What?
They're like, I get the feeling that all these girls have their headshots manipulated from like celebrities or something, because this.
You might want to turn away from that before YouTube finds you offensive.
Oh no, there are no boobs on screen. They're fully clothed. Well, they're in bikinis, but still.
Your stream getting taken down is the reason why I am discouraged from streaming God of War.
You know, the funny thing is that's actually on YouTube, completely uncensored too. So I don't know what the fuck is up.
Shit all risk now. Extra security ain't enough. We should have canceled.
Not the cry.
It's called double standards.
Relax.
It's only okay when other people do it, but when we do it, oh no, we're terrible people.
My men are stretched.
Nah, something you still make sure you censor it with freaking Cole Phelps set.
As if I could do
Show
that
must
during a
go
live
on.
stream.
The show must go on. Now face it with a grin. I'm never giving in.
My Luna was very disappointed today, though. I was going to Sonic to get lunch and to get a doggy sundae for her. They didn't have their ice cream machine wasn't working, and they didn't have any dog treats.
What was that, McDonald's?
That sounds like McDonald's.
I was like, oh, I can't spoil her after being gone for a weekend. And after taking a COVID test, I tested negative. So,
Yeah, you tested positive for insanity.
what, you think I'm like Skeletor or something?
No, that was the first thing that came to mind when he said insanity.
No, Skeletor.
Have
with
you
a boat.
seen Skeletor in the 2000s He-Man cartoon, Alex?
I have not, but I have seen Skeletor in the DC Comics He-Man comics.
You need to see Skeletor in the 2000s He-Man cartoon, because he looks intimidating as hell.
He does in the comic as well. He's like, and he's constantly asking his minions, "And why didn't you just kill He-Man?"
Why didn't you just kill the motherfucker?
Why am I...
One man.
And you didn't just slit his throat because why?
Because you have to be a bit.
It's also very efficient for business.
Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. I don't know how much of that I can take. I mean,
Oh, you can take it
serious.
all. You take and use your words. You gotta remind
We
me of
haven't
that,
even,
dirty
the three of us haven't even played a single game of that.
Okay, Poppy. Donna, can you follow me? Damn it.
We will change that.
What part of come with me if you want to live do you not understand?
Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me if you want to live.
Suddenly it turns into the never-ending story.
Which gets worse with every installation in that movie series.
The never-ending story, it should have ended a long time ago.
You know one with Jack Black in it?
Yes.
Yeah, that Never-ending Story 3, that was a weird film.
Even, no matter how awesome Jack Black is, he can't make that movie good.
I know.
Talking about saving up for a long time, trying to buy a sex slave. Jesus Christ. None of these are my type. Hands too big, don't like the hair. How picky can you be? Jesus Christ.
No, it's possible. It's possible to be picky.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna let you finish, but I need to take your gun.
Your guns and your clothes.
Oh, he doesn't have a gun. That sucks.
And give me your clothes. So...
I need your gun, I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle. I can't do a Schwarzenegger, unfortunately.
It is not that hard. It's not a God movie.
I can do the Schwarzenegger voice.
Oh, you
I can also do the screaming.
Those are gonna be the different scenes from Predator.
Yes, I can do his scream from Predator.
You know what would have been
Not
really
that
cool?
kind of Predator.
Is if Schwarzenegger had been in Highlander. That would have been awesome. That would have been awesome.
What year was Highlander?
If Schwarzenegger was in Highlander at some point.
Like I said.
Sponge Boy, me Claude, I've become an 80s villain.
Damn it. Dude, Schwarzenegger would be too good for Highlander. He'd be the biggest motherfucker in the movie.
That bit was a reference to Alex's spoof of Clancy Brown being in that movie, in the first one.
Right.
AKA the only good one.
I'll try the back.
The only one that should have existed. But no, there had to be 8 of these stupid movies.
Well, I guess Chainsaw, they probably made a lot of money.
Somehow they did.
Yeah, and somehow, despite looking worse than the first movie, Highlander 2 has a higher budget.
Yeah, that
makes no sense.
That shouldn't be a surprise. It's a sequel. Of course it's going to get higher budget than the first one. Come on.
Yes, but it looks way worse.
See Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Earth is under attack, and it is glorious.
No, we'll freaking rip that fucking movie one of these days.
One of these days we'll do Annihilation, but odds
funny
are I'll
thing,
probably like that
Christopher
movie a
Lambert
bit
was
more.
Also in Highlander, or in the Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
He played Raiden in the
But wasn't he
one good
replaced
Mortal Kombat.
in Mortal Kombat Annihilation?
Yeah,
Yes,
he was
yes.
by one of the guys from the Warriors.
Which I've also not yet seen.
Which you need to.
Yes, he was replaced by somebody who was not as good.
Yeah, you gotta replace Ajax from the Warriors.
As was most of the people who were recast in that film.
Outside Liu Kang and Katana, everybody from the previous movie got replaced.
Was Katana even in the first movie?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's kind of sad? Annihilation understood Sindel's character more than Caleb.
No, it's foreshadowed of Caleb. It's unintentionally foreshadowed of Caleb.
Yeah, but the thing is, at least MK Annihilation was a terrible movie, not disguised. Not a terrible movie disguised as a video game.
Oh my god, bro.
Or were you just saying not a terrible movie disguised as a video game?
Yes.
You somewhat lost
That's
the train of thought.
basically Mortal Kombat. That's 9, 10, and 11 in a nutshell. They're terrible movies disguised as video games.
Go get us some Mortal Kombat.
Did you know that Warp Zone once made an acapella of the Mortal Kombat theme?
I believe I've heard that, yes.
Mortal Oh, and if you've ever seen Sonic in XD, he's various Mortal Kombat characters based in the story mode bits. Let's just say there was an interesting part with Kotal Khan's video, where essentially when Kotal's wrestling with Shao Kahn near the end of Kitana's chapter, or suddenly the way it's edited basically makes it look like Kotal is trying to have sex with Shao Kahn.
Oh my god.
And Shao Kahn giving the sex was too powerful for Kotal to handle. I could go that way, or I could go in here. And then Kotal gets a taste of the Bane treatment.
You guys are fucking idiots.
Take a wild guess what I mean, Alex.
The back breaking or the venom?
But not via throwing him onto his knee. He gets the torture rack.
He gets it with the freaking yeah, Kotal gets the torture rack.
I was headshotting these guys all over the place, fucking insta-killing them. And they didn't even think to get behind cover.
Why?
I don't know.
Are they that stupid?
Apparently. I have never had this part of the mission go that way before.
Like it must have been trained by stormtroopers.
You guys must be... You guys have got to be, like, stupid or, like, more blind than the Metal Gear Solid guards. Because...
And they got friggin' cone of vision.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a beast!
So, how many of you guys are familiar with the movie Up?
Up?
He ain't slipping us. Find his ass.
Not that familiar.
I have heard of it, I have never seen it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, what?
Never seen Up.
What?
Like I said, never seen Up. You heard me right. First 2 times.
What the fuck?
And you guys get on me for not watching some of the stuff you've watched.
Okay. What the fuck is going on here?
That's what I want to know.
What the fuck is going on here, guys?
Like I said, that's a question I want to know the answer to. Oh, hello. Hello, Leomon.
There are bullet holes showing up in the middle of fucking thin air.
Bolts in midair. Fran, how does that make sense?
Ubisoft, that's how.
Oh, right. We'll fix it later.
And then never do.
It's a reference to a meme regarding Assassin's Creed Unity.
Yeah.
No, we're just constantly releasing like 20 different versions of the same damn game.
And somehow getting worse with every re-release. Don't ask me how that works.
Dude, that's like a freaking Bethesda port.
So, how many of us believe that we should use the Celtic Guardian?
Oops.
No,
I kind of fucked that up there.
The Celtic Guardian to basically win our duels.
Wait, which version of Celtic Guardian?
Yes.
Somebody's doing this.
To the point where you need to be committed to having a Celtic Guardian deck.
That doesn't answer the question. Dude, it can't. Dude, that's impossible. I can't have more than 3 copies of the same card.
No, but you can have obnoxious Celtic Guardian, regular Celtic Guardian, and etc.
Yeah.
Can't help it, too. That's only 3, fucker.
What about Blue Eyes?
You almost done.
You can have more than 3 of that monster.
Technically. No, technically. Same with Shadow. At least I think.
Remember the worst thing to ever happen to Zane Truesdale's deck in GX?
That is a weird name.
We'll blame the 4Kids dub.
Like, okay, Zane is a real name. Truesdale, I don't buy that for a second.
Yo, don't let your guard down.
Like I said, blame 4Kids.
Oh, I will.
Just like Jaden Yuki, or as Ed/Aster Phoenix calls him, Schmaden Schmooky.
Okay, come on.
In case you're wondering, basically, there was a bit in the in GX where Aster was like responding to questions in the media, basically saying there could only be one elemental hero user out there, and I'm like, why? It's an archetype. Literally anyone should be able to use an archetype.
Yeah, remember, this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like everybody's got their own deck. It's part of their own gimmick. Right.
And then in that season, Zane's deck ended up getting botched because of the Cyber Darks.
Yep.
And Jaden's deck gets so botched that it's not even recognizable by the Neospatians.
Mm-hmm.
So who are these Neospatians that I'm sure many people were wondering? Well, have you ever thought of cute animals being turned into humanoid aliens?
Hands up, V.
Let's put it this way: some new freaking new cards that are coming out. Boom.
Where'd
sell.
the fuck he go?
Promote and sell.
Or even better, make Neospatian Aquadolphin and have the most well-defined ass, and then nerf it in the dub.
Yeah, by giving it a shitty retrain. That ain't Glowmoss got a shitty retrain. That's the reason.
Glowmoss sucks. Glowmoss is the literal worst Neospatian. That is the Neospatian that nobody should ever have in their deck. Just every other Neospatian except for Glowmoss.
Also, by the way, fuck that mole.
Ground Mole, which ended up getting banned at one point. Just put Moon Mirror Shield and Ground Mole on your field and just sit there and watch.
Oh my god.
It is a beautiful, beautiful mess. In case you don't know what Moon Mirror Shield does, it basically makes your monster nigh invulnerable so long as you trade 100 life points for every time it makes it. Anytime it makes an attack on a monster. And Ground Mole's special ability, anytime it engages in a battle, it can return a card to the owner's hand, no matter how powerful, as long as that card doesn't destroy it.
Yeah.
So basically, you want to get rid of Ground Mole without battling it.
Damn, he lost us. Watch your back.
Because if you battle it, you're screwed.
Hold on.
Yep. It's like battling a fucking wall of illusion.
You know what's actually unironically the best Neos type monster?
Which one?
Rainbow Neos.
That's a bit overdone, but whatever, guys.
Like literally, Rainbow
what
Neos
happened
is
now?
Just the comm signal thing.
Alright, besides you fiddling with the mic, what happened?
stuff happened.
Yo, don't let your guard down.
Anyways, so basically, Rainbow Neos should have been just the end-all boss monster of the Neos
open, man. Stay
lineup,
awake,
but
Justin.
then that got ruined by Divine Neos.
Yeah,
Why does that thing exist?
Because it does.
Season 4.
So does Neos Wiseman. Alright? I don't hear you bitching about it.
Well, at least Neos wise meant, and you don't even need to have Bell on the field.
Alright.
Why is it that Yuma's deck ends up being automatically better just because of how well equipped it is for that scenario?
Because it is.
Because Sexal or Seal monsters, and hell, Yusei's deck is actually pretty good.
There's a big shootout.
But for the Synchro era,
Yep.
Brandon docks.
like, why did it take till Yusei to get an actually good deck in Yu-Gi-Oh? Oh, for the protagonist, as opposed to, Yugi's deck being a hodgepodge of random cards, and Jaden's deck being very dangerously reliant on fusions.
Fusion, ha!
We are Lyrin. We are the vengeance. We are the night.
Okay, so I need
That
to
was a
find
bit
all
in,
of these.
Team 4 Stars Dragon Ball, or not Dragon Ball. That was a bit in there in Team 4 Stars Batman Arkham Knight stream.
Okay, so what I need to do is I need to find the briefcases now.
We are Nintendo. Challenge for players.
The
That.
reason I'm grinding is because I want on some data type Digimon that aren't just Sakuyamon and Metal Garurumon.
Now I can shut down the human trafficking ring.
Jax has wandered off. I'm very worried.
But here's the question: can it run
I wanted to
Crisis?
call you first.
That's good. This is a good boom boom.
Does this?
Well, technically, I think the PS4 can run Crisis, but they haven't ported it yet, so.
Don't worry. I know.
What kind of go boom
Please
boom?
call me once you know anything.
The
In
Switch
case you're
has
wondering
Crisis,
what
though.
Fran is referencing, there's
Going to
a
be fine.
in Brain
Really.
Scratch Comms.
I was worried
For whatever
Jax would do this. He's
reason,
not a kid that sits still.
when they
Got a
get
lot of
to
his
the
own kind
the Koopa Brothers Fortress in the first
searching
chapter
for his
of
mother.
Paper Mario,
Where'd he go?
Orion as Mario basically he makes references to
There he is.
this character, to the Mario mini boss called Boom Boom from Mario 3. Just because the Mario 03 Castle Fortress theme plays.
Yep.
And Boom Boom is the boss of every fortress.
Essentially, that'll be a freaking stuff on for the world.
At the very least, later Mario games added another character to the lineup to make it so that Boom Boom wasn't the only boss you fought in Mario 3D Land.
Yep.
So, Fran, how do you feel about Little Pities?
Wait, what now?
How do you feel about Little Pities?
Okay, so this is on my way, so I'll just get that then. Because this is a sandbox game, and sandbox games have no sense of actual time. Except for timed missions.
Until plot happens.
Yep.
Have you seen Infamous?
I have not, but I do have... I believe I have both games.
I only have the second game because my little sister sold the first game.
I thought Quinn had the cops taken care of.
What, the original Cole McGrath one?
Yes.
Making sure.
Oh, and I also have Infamous Second Son.
I didn't get to where I am.
I need to get that one. I have the Game of the Year edition of... I think I have the Game of the Year edition of both of the first 2 games.
So as it turns out... So, Fran, as it turns out, Brain Scratch Coms is now doing Doom Eternal and Pikmin 3. And
Yeah, they're
Ted
finally getting to Pikmin 3.
Yep,
Well,
and Ted...
it's a shame they're doing such a family-friendly game alongside Pikmin 3.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, wait. Doom and family-friendly do not mix. Let's get that straight.
Well, you're only committing genocide against the evil demon stuff. That's family-friendly.
No, wait.
You're killing infinite amounts of friendly little plant people.
There's one thing I need to correct you on.
What am I listening to right now?
Yeah, you're killing Demon Spawn as the motherfucking Doom guy. Let's get that straight.
Yeah.
The motherfucking Doom guy. Don't you forget that.
What is going on right now?
Yeah, we're eventually gonna feel the day I eventually stream Doom. And yeah, I'm talking about Doom 2016.
But Fran, one thing you have to keep in mind: try not to mistime your jumps.
Oh, fuck you.
There's actually a joke behind that, Alex.
I figured there would be, but I can't remember.
My chance they're freaking jumping into falling into my death. That's what you're gonna try to do.
I could be that petty, but I won't.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Because trust me, I am capable of being very petty.
Alright, you are not Superman. You're not gonna freaking put a roach in my drink.
Someone's still on Dr. Slump.
I mean, some people would appreciate that, free weed and all.
What?
The fuck is
They put a roach in your drink.
In a drink have to do with that?
Yeah, it's a roach. It's a roach.
No, I'm talking about a cockroach.
I know that. See, what I'm doing is I'm doing the opposite of a joke from Saved by the Bell, where Screech mistook a joint for an actual roach.
God damn it, Screech.
What am I listening to right now?
I have no idea.
It might as well be the most fucked up riff tracks ever.
What are we riffing, though, is the question.
Not a damn thing. That's what we're riffing.
Reality. We're riffing on reality.
Oh, there goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity.
No, you're gonna eventually freaking riff on a freaking Gagmon character who's capable of freaking splitting the earth in two. Who happens to look like a freaking little girl.
Excuse me, what?
I'll talk about Raleigh.
Oh, I'm stupid. May I take your head, sir? May I take your head, sir?
Alright, Peter Griffin.
No, I was referencing Patrick.
Oh, Peter Griffin did it too.
Oh, hello, Lady Devimon.
Hello, Lady Devimon, you big busty bitch.
How do I zoom in?
Oh yeah, speaking of which, have you seen Morgana from the MCU?
No.
Yes, you have. I showed her to you earlier.
Oh, god damn.
Yes, that is Elizabeth Hurley.
By the way, I will be needing Lady Devimon and Angelomon for a certain broken Digimon.
There. Yeah, Mastermon.
Everybody knows the truth.
Yep.
Asshole.
Fran, describe to Alex how broken Mastemon is.
With that skill of hers?
Yes.
Imagine having an attack that could friggin' reduce your opponent's health by like 25%.
Every single time.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so...
You need a digital trip?
Okay, so guys...
hey, I got a digital trip dealer here. So, the only one I haven't done here is alone, so I'm gonna do alone.
Personal demons, plug into
so you're gonna be all by yourself.
What the fuck?
You wanna know something that's even... You wanna know something that makes that picture of Morgana really funny?
What?
Elizabeth Hurley is 55.
Oh, God. Have you guys ever seen a pit bull eat a watermelon?
No, and just image alone probably looks funny as hell.
It is. Guy has like a bunch of pit bulls, goes up to each of them, and is like, watermelon, and gives them a bit of watermelon, and two of them just take a decent chunk out of the watermelon.
God. Watermelon?
Some part of me is tempted to try to do that with Luna.
Oh my god.
She actually takes things very nicely.
I know.
Let's see here.
And she is currently laying on my waist. She doesn't want me to leave. She never wants me to leave her again. Because she loves me that much.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so... Oh, tell me something. What do we do with a drunken sailor?
What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor? What do we do with a drunken sailor lying alone? Ooh-ray and up she rises, ooh-ray and up she rises, ooh-ray and up she rises early in the morning.
Okay, so when the heck do we get to go to Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
Shim on the belly with a rusty razor, shim on the belly with a rusty razor, shim on the belly with a rusty razor early in the morning.
Put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter, put him in the bed with the captain's daughter early in the morning.
See, the way I always heard it was stick him in the bed with Maggie Thatcher.
What the?
I'm sorry, what?
Stick him in the bed with Maggie Thatcher, stick him in the bed with Maggie Thatcher, stick him in the bed with Maggie Thatcher early in the morning.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's how I've always heard it.
Oh my god. That is...
Okay, what kind of friggin' Warp the Bridge series did you get that from?
That is not... That's from a band called Afraid Not. That's the ones I've always heard sing it. Because they're like they were rather a local band. I don't know if they're still around.
Right? Okay, so... So, you know what mine and the internet's general reaction to Doomsday in Batman v Superman is?
What?
They have a cave troll.
Yeah, cave troll? Good. We have a Hulk.
Basically, it's a reference to how how Doomsday in the movie looks. Have you seen what Doomsday looks like in that movie? Basically, imagine a more humanoid cave troll from Lord of the Rings.
There you go, freaking Final Castlevania with the cave trolls.
If I were gonna go Castlevania with anything, I'd make a reference to the Netflix series.
Of course.
This is... And people would wonder... You know, Fran, there was once a time where I used to just, like, you know...
Be an adventurer like us, but you took an arrow to the knee?
I have Luna on my knee right now.
No, you would take the arrow to me, but you got shot in the ass.
By what?
Don't matter.
God damn it.
I know it's a reference to Ahmed the Dead Terrorist from Jeff Dunham.
Yeah, you got shot in the ass. Nah, after you got through check. Yeah, that's when you got shot in the ass by US military. Make sure to listen to Jingle Bombs.
Yes, Alex, have you seen Jeff Dunham?
I have not. I think I have one of his specials on DVD somewhere.
Oh, God.
Alright, so one with Bubba Jeff. Remember, what's his favorite beer? An open one.
Well, I took him to the spa. No, he took me to a steamer. I don't even know if I could do a decent impression of
a Jose Jalapeno.
Jose Jalapeno? Oh, he took me to a steamer.
Alright, in case you can't figure out what I'm doing, I'm speaking Japanese.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
My little sister's taking Japanese as a college course.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you don't think I can speak Japanese...
somehow I knew a phrase in Japanese that she didn't know. Which was how to say... No, which is how to say I'm sorry.
Which
is gomenasai.
Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani?
Omae wa mou shinderu. Nani?
No. After he says Nani, you gotta include the...
You gotta try to make that fucking sound effect.
Not this screeching sound. No. God, no. Just make it sound like...
It was not like you're trying to fart.
Yes, that's exactly the point.
That's the freaking noise you make when you watch flies fuck.
Why would you ever watch two flies having sex?
Better than watching a shitty movie.
No. No, I dispute that.
No what?
Dispute what exactly?
I dispute that it's better for her to do what he said than to watch a shitty movie.
Oh my god. What even is this conversation right now?
It's premature conversations in a nutshell.
It's already 11 right now, so we are already in that territory where our minds are just going straight into the gutter.
Oh, if we were playing Use Your Words, it would have been in the gutter within 5 minutes.
No. Oh, we'd have to actually queue up a game of Use Your Words for that to happen, so we need to actually get one going.
Yeah, I know.
But we gotta make sure it's a time when Alex is actually awake.
Awake and not busy doing shit.
But are we gonna have to wake him up inside?
Oh my god.
Come on, it's true.
Oh.
You know it's true.
Oh.
Save me from the nothing I become.
To life.
It's a good song, but
Bid my
still.
blood to run before I come undone. Save me from the nothing I become.
Bring me to life. And then cue the version of that song where instead of hearing incomprehensible lyrics, you hear boom-na, boom-na-ma-nima, boom-na, boom-na-ma-nima.
So just transition into freaking Ali.
Oh, here's another Jotaro Kujo, Bancho Leomon.
Yep. And you need him for a certain anomaly.
Yep.
And you're probably not gonna get what I'm talking about.
Hackmon, I'm here to save you from the wrath of this flashy boss.
The flashy boss punch.
Oh, you're approaching me, huh? Well, I can't beat the crap out of you without getting close to you.
Oh, yeah?
That's a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference. It's specifically Stardust Crusaders, Fran.
Yeah.
It's the part where Jotaro's about to finally fight against Dio near the end of the series, and Dio's like, oh, so you're approaching me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, big mistake, actually increasing our chance of high combo, oh buddy. Seriously, Bancho Leomon just gave me quite a chance for a power boost. Because he's that stupid.
Oh, Bancho Leomon.
You're so stupid. And now my camaraderie is up, and that is a huge mistake. Look at this! I'm hitting him with Great Tornado. And my combo just went up.
Mm-hmm.
You have any idea how bad this is going to be for him?
Oh my god.
Poosh!
How bad
Man, that didn't kill him.
192. That sounds like every freaking overblown freaking attack in Final Fantasy.
Get on with it! Yes! Get on with it! Get on with it!
Boom, does 2 damage.
Oh great, he boosted his attack.
Boost the win. Boost the win.
Oh dear lord. Next time someone tells me pit bulls are dangerous, I'll just be like, this is my beautiful, pretty girl. She is not mean. She is not vicious. She is very adorable.
Don't be tempted. And tonight, you.
And for some reason, they are banned in, like, how many countries?
I don't know if it's necessarily countries, but there are definitely states where they're banned.
Yep.
Which is stupid. They're just dogs. They're literally just dogs. Just like any other dog.
Yep.
Any dog can be vicious.
Such as Chihuahuas, for instance.
Chihuahuas, definitely.
Yeah, fuck Chihuahuas.
Please don't.
Yeah, not literally.
And now, Hackmon is digivolving into...
Not a warp digivolving.
To Jesus Kun.
Yep, Jess Mom.
Yep, who is literally Jesus.
The fuck?
Y'all mother truckers need Jesus.
You motherfuckers need Jesus. Only after you see... See what I did with Statue of Big J.
And Jesmon is a active participant in Digimon Adventure Try.
Yep.
So now we have Jesmon in our service. And as it turns out, Bancho Leomon pretty much let us win.
More or less.
Oh, for the love of God.
And now they're getting into a fight. Can we just get these two to smack each other in the face?
No, I am the law.
So, tell me something. What would be interesting to see if I end up doing the Ultimate Ninja Storm games?
You spent 20 episodes showing them the factory.
God damn it.
You fucked up the joke.
No, it's not. No. Ultimate Ninja Storm actually cuts out quite a large amount of Naruto's filler.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. You don't have to wait like 30 episodes for a jutsu to be hit.
It really is. It really has become Ninja Dragon Ball Z, hasn't it?
No, that's just when the Spirit Bombs meet.
Funny thing, Naruto has better music in Japanese than Dragon Ball does. Naruto actually has...
Naruto's Japanese music is in the dub.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. Naruto has better music than Dragon Ball.
That's arguable.
As in, like, the default score is better than the Dragon Ball default score.
Yeah.
Because it's composed by someone that isn't Shinsuke Kikuchi.
Kikuchi. You're right.
Even Scott pronounces it as Kikuchi. For some reason, even though you guys have pronounced it a little better, Kikuchi.
Yeah.
See, that's a pronunciation I could actually get down with.
Kikuchi.
Not even just to spite Scott, but also the fact that it actually, sounds like that it's more accurate.
Right.
And because... So, anyway. Hey, Alex.
Yeah?
So...
Yeah.
Okay, so what would be the oddest friendship written in the Marvel DC crossover thing?
Ooh. Like, as in like an actual one that I would have in the thing, or?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, you already know that I'm about some of the stuff that I'm doing.
Right.
I'm not really sure. I'd have to think about it, because I haven't really put much thought into it outside of like
Timeline.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, just say like a lot of the cosmic stuff would be like prehistory, and then most of Asgard would be like in the BCs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, same case with the New Genesis and Apocalypse. And meanwhile, as Asgard goes through multiple Ragnaroks, Apocalypse, Darkseid just sits back and watches with popcorn.
Huh.
So,
I guess one of the ones would be Zod and Thanos.
Really?
I cannot imagine that.
General Zod and Thanos.
Well, we've already talked about that before, I think.
Not that. Would Wolverine have any odd friendships?
Well, him and, he's... I mean, he's worked with Captain America before, so I don't think that would be too odd.
No, it's not.
Him and Batman might get along. Of course, he and Jason Todd would definitely get along.
Yes, definitely him and Jason. I still loved writing that bit in part 2 of JLD Apocalypse War, where it's like Damian plans to derail the League of Assassins, and at first it seems Jason's gonna get excited, but then Damian tells him, no, we're not killing anybody. And Jason's like, ah. He gets so mad. Alright, so let's get this out of the way right now. How many of us have seen footage of the Avengers game?
I have.
I have as well, and... so glad I'm not giving my money into that game.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Frenzy?
Yeah.
There's
if I wanted to play a game with the Avengers, I'm just gonna boot up my Switch and play Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, because even when the frame rate dips in that, it's actually kind of fun.
Right.
Because the game hasn't crashed on me. But it's so much fun to just watch everybody do their special moves, and then the frame rate just goes. That's pretty much how it goes. Like Fran, we've experienced Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. You know what that's like.
That's true.
But speaking of which, if we do hang out on Thursday, and hopefully I try to get Alden over, we should definitely get back into playing
Get
that
more
game.
of that, then. Alright. Get some more Ultimate Alliance 3 done.
Yeah. To be like so we're not a fan of having this game run at 60 frames per second. No, this game needs to run at 12 frames per second. So let's just have every. No, you mean the PAL version of Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, that's
the European version is infamous for bad frame rate.
Dude, that's 12 on a good day. No, it's definitely not the 3DS version.
I feel sorry for most European gamers.
Oh yeah, they've gone through some serious shit because of the stupid frame rate differences.
Why is it that American gamers get better frame rate than European gamers?
I don't know. Have you seen that QuickTime event in the Avengers with Thor?
Yes, I posted that to you guys.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Fran, have you seen that?
Nah, not yet.
Basically, basically you can't fail QuickTime events in Avengers. Because, you know how some video games with QuickTime events can let you fail them and you get something and you either, die or just take a bit of damage?
Like, start a fight with, reduced health.
Yeah, in the beta, they just don't. They don't do that at all.
No, they just, they just sit there in midair. You could literally do whatever you feel like. You could walk out of the room, go make yourself a sandwich, order a pizza, watch a live stream. Is Thor still standing there waiting to hit these fools with his hammer?
So it's not really QTE then.
Exactly.
It's more just, oh, press this button now.
Yeah, press this button when you feel like it.
Yeah, that's not QTE.
No, it's not.
It's not even a slow time event.
Yeah.
Fran, and also, as it turns out, what I learned last week, Alex has not seen Peter Pan.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
What kind of life have we all
For the love of God.
lived?
Aiden would not unstick himself from fucking cover.
From fucking cover. Maybe he prefers having sex with cover.
What the fuck?
What the?
I'm not even gonna ask.
The heartwarming love story of a man and a chest-high wall.
I could actually coming soon to theaters near you.
No.
Better love story than Twilight, says one of the reviewers.
No,
And I'm
no,
just-
that'll be the newest thing coming to Disney Plus.
What? Oh my god.
Hey, well, that'd be some shit if it was on Disney Plus.
It would, and during my visit into the docks area in North Haven, and I ended up someone there ended up putting on Hocus Pocus.
Oh, wow.
Who actually remembers that movie existed?
Who doesn't remember that movie existing?
I mean, the most I know about is that it's released on, it's one of the latest movies that Disney released on 4K, so.
Excuse me, what?
Yes, they actually released that movie on 4K not too long ago.
You've never seen that movie before?
Who, me?
Yes.
No, I have not.
Oh my god. We need a list of movies you've never seen just to change that.
Well, we need a list of movies Kevin's never seen.
We need a list of movies that each of us has never seen before.
Next thing you're gonna tell me you've never seen Scarface. And I'm probably right.
I've
for
never
saying
seen
that.
Scarface.
What?
Okay, that's not entirely true.
Never
I've
seen
never seen
Scarface.
all of Scarface. I've seen parts of it and never seen all of it.
And can't start Kevin probably never seen that either. I need a freaking joke about that. And stop covering your mouth. Live stream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You recovered your mouth.
What do you mean? I
Don't
don't
be a
know
smart
what
ass.
you're talking
We can hear you. And you have no comment.
What would you like me to say?
What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor? What do you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises early in the morning. Stick him in the bed with a bunch of robots, stick him in the bed with a bunch of robots, stick him in the bed with a bunch of robots early in the morning. Hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises, hooray and up she rises early in the morning.
think the only topic of discussion I had, one of the only topics of discussion we had last week was the fact that I wasn't really a huge fan of Team 4 Star's Demon Slayer in X minutes, because that format totally doesn't rip off Giguk in any way whatsoever.
No, it doesn't. It totally doesn't, and I'm being sarcastic.
We get that by the sarcasm in your voice.
I know.
My voice practically breathes sarcasm every day.
Yeah, you can't tell when someone's being sarcastic to you.
I can tell sometimes.
Not the word sometimes.
Though some people can actually disguise their tone fairly well.
Like I say, you suck at detecting sarcasm.
And yet I can breathe it in.
Somehow.
It's a paradox.
No, that's a paradox for them. Besides, I don't see Sangha, I don't see Katsuji, I don't see Suijin.
You mean the three pieces of Gate Guardian?
Yeah.
You know, funny enough, there is a playthrough of Yu-Gi-Oh! Falsebound Kingdom where, what's the Thunder guy's name?
Thunder God.
The one
Lion-O?
from... No, the piece of Gate Guardian, the Thunder.
Sangha of the Thunder.
Oh yeah, Sangan was basically used on a team with Mako Tsunami, who is totally not a freaky fish guy.
I am not a freaky fish guy.
And in the Abridged series, when has he actually dueled anyone?
I don't think he ever did.
Oh, the freaky fish guy?
Yes.
Yugi, Joey.
No. In the Abridged series, in the actual series, he dueled them.
Oh shit, Sherlock.
I have to wonder, why is it that during the presidential election we never get anybody that sounds remotely decent?
I don't know. But, see, I thought you were gonna say, hey, why don't we get anybody who wins by playing children's card games?
That'd be how
In that case, sign me up for the election so I can try to win that. I could be like, hey, if I win, I get to make the rules.
We get legalized tonight. Nationwide.
If I win, and we are getting crunked tonight.
Oh my god, bro.
What do you
Fran,
can you like not, because we're gonna get copyright stuff on this. La 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 la, I can't hear you. La 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 la.
he's watching Devil Artemis.
Okay.
Basically, the stuff that basically the guy that Alejandro Saab is known for working with.
There we go.
Shower.
He's Kagi.
Why would I need more than a single one of each of these guns? You should have like.
Yeah, that's what. Bro, that's why I said. Shower.
Yep. He could also be known as Shalo.
Yeah.
Or Skidoo.
Blue Skidoo, Weekend 2.
Oh, yeah.
There was in Seven Deadly Schmucks, basically, Elizabeth calls out to her so-called imaginary friend Skidoo, and then it turns out to be her sister Margaret, who sounds like Filthy Frank.
Oh yeah, kill me now.
Just the fact that at all of the Elizabeth and her siblings all have the cute but cacophonic trope applied to them, just it's hilarious. Fran?
What?
Basically, Elizabeth in Seven Deadly Schmucks sounds like Gilbert Gottfried, for some reason. In her sister Veronica sounds like Lumpy Space Princess from Adventure Time.
Oh god.
Whose bodyguard, our Griamore, or apparently is known by his nickname Tiny, to which he tells Hauser, "You saw my dick one time." And apparently every Holy Knight in Leonis had seen Griamore's dick.
That's too much.
I'm like, how does everyone in this single town see a man's genitals? What was the incident in question?
Oh, there's ways.
I mean, the incident that prompted the whole tiny bubbles.
Like I said, there's ways.
Life finds a way.
To make me vomit.
Hey, for another boom. Come in and freaking take it, at least someone take a look at it. Hey, look at this dude, he's got a little dick.
You saw my dick. One time. Hauser says, completely confused, and Hauser in that Bridge series was once voiced by Kagi, before being replaced by the guy that I've cited sounds exactly like Alex.
And I still kind of don't get that, but whatever.
You can do the Archer voice so perfectly. Mr. Shiro, big tough muscle man. Or man, you mind if I mosey on over there and take a look at you?
Oh, yeah.
It was a bit in Unlimited Blade Works Abridged.
Right.
Basically, Archer had a command seal placed on him so that he can't approach Shiro unless he specifically requests it in that exact tone of voice with those exact words.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Basically, he is a heroic spirit from a part of history who has been summoned in by a teenage girl to compete in a war that would essentially amount to ghosts killing each other over a cup. That is the premise of the Fate series.
Now, you know what I'd like to see? Ghosts being summoned by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
There's probably a fan fiction out there.
Fate meets Turtles. Oh, come on.
Okay. Gonna expand this.
So I presume that both of y'all have heard that Chadwick Boseman died, right?
Yeah. That was depressing, man. I was just like, no, he didn't. No.
Yeah. When I heard, my mom said that the Black Panther had died, and I thought, oh, that couldn't be Chadwick Boseman, right? It had to be the guy who played T'Chaka. Because that would have made
a bit more sense.
Yeah, that would have been like okay, I mean that sucks, but it makes a bit more sense. It's like, no, it was Chadwick Boseman who played T'Challa, and it's like, damn, you don't really expect somebody that young to go like that.
Yeah, but he had stage 3 colon cancer.
Oh yeah, that'll do it to you.
Yep. And he played that character even through the toughest of conditions.
Yep.
Even Michael B. Jordan gave some words saying that there wasn't enough time.
Yeah.
Which I have to agree with that. There really wasn't enough time. Oh, hi, Magnamon. You remember this guy, right, Fran?
Yep.
Whom was one of many of Veemon's armor forms, for some reason being voiced by Steve Bloom.
You know what would be great for like PlayStation and the Switch is if they had Discord apps on them.
That way we wouldn't have to resort to this dumb party chat. And that way I would... Wait, what?
Now what?
And Nokia has summoned Digimon.
What the hell? But yeah, we could like, I don't know, we could stream something other than PlayStation games.
Yeah. And my dog Luna has chubby cheeks.
And is she not?
When she's not, like, laying on my leg right now.
Right.
This asshole.
It could be worse.
I told Alex about the friggin' in the last bit of Digimon Frontier that kind of made me give up on that show.
You're breaking up, man.
I was saying to Fran, I once told you about that, my reasoning why I don't really like Frontier's last arc. Because it's like, it was good up until Cherubimon died. Well, in some regard.
Right.
Because the writing still felt like it was back to Adventure 1 on days where everybody had a specific trait to adhere to.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, this is gonna be how it is for this whole series, isn't it? Oh, and of course it doesn't help that that one of the main characters, an 11-year-old girl, has to essentially be the fan service Digimon, because the whole gimmick of Digimon, but Power Rangers. They even
Megazord, I choose you.
They don't even do Megazord until the end of the show. I'm not kidding. They never do Megazord until the end of the show.
Yep.
Don't ask me how or why that they did that. But I was kind of expecting them to go Megazord with Cherubimon, but no, they never do that until the last, as like 2 episodes of the show. Oh, and I'm just like, this is so dumb. Why did they not do this in the first place? Like, everybody could just be like, you know what, we're going to combine into a big FU Megazord and kick the crap out of the Royal Knights that have been beating the tar out of us all this time, and at least the others would have gotten to do something. But no, it had to be the main hero and his Lancer buddy.
That's how it is.
Even in Adventure 1, on the others got to do something. Adventure 2...
something, but... Yeah. Who are the two that went to Mega?
The hero and the Lancer.
Exactly. That's how it is.
Digimon Adventure 2 was at least a little more fair in that regard. And Tamers was even more fair as well.
Yeah, define fair.
By fairness, I mean, you know, not just 2 people being the only ones capable of doing something. Anyway, so what has everybody's weekend been like?
It's been pretty good.
Rand, what about you? We've had a lot of things.
30-hour work week.
Well, at least you're getting hours.
I know.
Unfortunately, Alex, for some reason, one of my managers at my workplace completely forgot that I was headed down to Florida and I wasn't supposed to be in work, or due to a policy in place in CVS where I have to, even when I test negative on the COVID test, I still have to, you know,
self-quarantine.
Oh, well, not really. I can go about a daily routine and whatnot, but the thing is that I can't, you know, be at work doing my job.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant.
So I had to go into work on Monday, which everybody, including one of my managers, was like, why is he even here? Or because I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be at home, not posing a risk to anybody. Luckily, I did test negative, so I didn't pose a health risk to anyone. But the point still stands.
Yep.
I do apologize if the earlier conversation, and Fran, I do apologize if the earlier conversation kind of made you a little... I don't mean to...
Excuse me, I'm out here in the fucking sunlight, bitch.
I don't know. And like I said, Fran, and it's just... as I'm kind of sharing my personal distaste over it. And I'm perfectly fine. And if other people like Frontier, that's perfectly fine, because, you know, it's not much use wasting time getting mad at that. It's just I'm just simply saying my mind, and then not bothering with the subject later, because if I did, what could possibly be done? You know what pours even more salt into wounds, Fran?
Actual salt?
Besides that, obviously.
Okay.
Okay, so there was a big crossover event in the last season of Digimon on Cross Wars, Young Hunters Who Left Their Time, where every main character from every Digimon series showed up to take on Quartzmon. So for Frontier, we only get Takuya. And literally no one else.
Okay.
And I'm just like, oh God. That's sad. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, everybody else got something. Got more than just one person in there. Though then again, to be fair, that series kind of sucked before or the big crossover. People say that is definitely the worst Digimon series out of all of them, and I'm like, I still would need to watch to give it a real opinion. Though at this point, it's really difficult to say what my pick for worst Digimon series would be.
Well, you're not gonna pick Tamers. Let's be real about that.
Yeah, let's be real about that, because that's my all-time favorite Digimon series. That's a lot of people's favorite.
You have a bias for Tamers.
Well, don't forget about the Dave, huh?
Oh God! Don't even remind me of that. I was gonna be the freaking blind creature dude from the
Maybe that's what they were going with.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
No, I mean that's probably what the dub is going with.
I doubt it. I don't know. I don't think the Moho will be blind. It's a fact.
He's an owl. You know, for all we know, he could probably be the owl from Winnie the Pooh.
Back up for tomorrow. Let's be real about that one.
Right.
Yeah, he's not Ruru's freaking animal spirit.
By the way, Alex, so in Digimon, Digimon Tamers is essentially Digimon if you meshed it with Ava.
Interesting.
Like, it's like basically it kind of starts out with our heroes being basically fanboys and fangirls of the series, card game, show, and whatnot. Thanks.
Okay, so it's Dragon Ball Heroes then.
But then, more than halfway through the series, it gets a little deconstructive.
Interesting.
To the point
that damn puppet.
And well, not only that, but then our heroes have to go through a out of clothes experience transformation sequence.
Of course, Kamen Rider never did that. That was always Sailor Moon.
What were you saying, Fran?
Yeah, plenty of Barbie doll anatomy. Yeah, what?
About that.
About that what?
Briefly, it's not Barbie doll anatomy, but then throughout the rest of it, it is Barbie doll anatomy. Like frame by frame. I mean, that's what it is.
Right.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna switch controllers.
I hit the freaking...
Oh god, the broadcast stopped.
Oh, of course it did. So I guess this is going to be Digimon Cyber Sleuth Session 10.
No, it'll be 9.5.
Oh my god, bro. You are not doing that.
All because I had to change friggin' controllers.
Oh god, bro. About like midnight. At least end it soon.
I will be ending it soon.
I gotta be at work at 7 in the morning, man. Come on.
Okay.
Don't torture me like that.
I won't. Someone's gonna wonder why did the stream end, and I'm gonna be like, because I had to change controllers.
What did it do? Die or
No. Oh, as in I went to change controllers and the broadcast just stopped.
Huh.
Like, goodness gracious.
You need to take a break. No, that's a broadcast way of telling you go to fuck to sleep.
No, the broadcast would tell me that if it were Samuel L. Jackson.
No, dude, remind me to go to sleep if it was Morgana.
Oh, don't remind me of Persona 5. We'll get to that. But that's gonna be a new game plus. Yeah, that way we don't have to spend like freaking 80 hours in this fucking Nova room doing fusions. Shit. Oh.
If it was me, it'd be 100 hours. 20 of those would just be Reaper grinding.
You know, I did end up getting I did end up getting Vic to sign my copy of the Persona 3 and 5 dancing games. Because that was one of the only ones that I had. I didn't have a physical copy of Persona 3, and the only Persona game with his name in it that I have, and besides Q, is the Persona 4 or Arena Ultimax fighting game.
Yeah.
I don't know why this is a thing, but it is a thing.
What the fuck, eBay said do another session over this ring?
Yes!
There is a time limit on this ring.
No, there isn't.
How do you know?
Because it would tell me, hey... It would tell me, hey, time's up. Up if that were the case. Mason, you know, normal recordings would only let you have like let you up to an hour per recording.
Yeah, that's recorded, not like.
Oh, great! Now I gotta go up a floor. So after this quest, I'm probably gonna be done for the night. By the way, have you guys ever heard of Smash Tasm?
No, I have not.
It is basically a Smash Brothers Machinima series, where essentially a Smash Brothers is a online fighting game, and the characters are essentially like users playing as various people. Basically, and the main character plays as Mario, who is just an average player, but then he ends up realizing how. Then he ends up kind of being, you know, a terrible player. And he ends up getting beaten by just about everybody, including a hacker friend of his named by the username LeetFox. Spelled 1337F0X. like, why does this character need that kind of username?
Because he is clearly elite.
He's a hacker. Like, an actual hacker in the show.
Yeah.
And our hero ends up having to learn skills and whatnot.
Learning?
Just
skills?
Just to defeat a guy who ends up being cheap by playing as Bowser and taking out everybody by surprise attacks. I wish they would just do that thing where like the audio is recording but not the gameplay. When you switch controllers.
Yeah, that would make sense.
But no.
Yeah, why'd you switch controllers though? That's why I was asking.
Because mine was running low on battery.
Okay, see, that was what I said.
That's why you charge it. The charger for it.
Yes. Oh, and
okay,
Fran.
Bullshit game.
Oh, and Fran, if you saw last stream, you would also notice that I was committed to just us doing a small bit of singing "You Spin Me Right Round."
Yeah, that's no surprise.
Now I want your love. Now I want your love.
Alright, when do you get back to Resident Evil 5?
Resident Evil 5's in 2 weeks.
Okay. You guys go through the cave with the cheap treasures yet, or no?
No, we're going to be going through that after the next chapter we're doing, because the next bit we're doing is going through the river and then fighting Irving.
In a van down by the river.
Thanks for reminding me.
Who am I supposed to be talking to? Am I supposed to be talking to you? Obviously not.
Okay, you're supposed to be finding somebody that they usually don't see there.
Okay. So something that sticks out in the background. Got it.
Or someone that's not usually there whenever you're in Kowloon Noble 2. That's what you're supposed to do.
Have you ever heard of the song "Welcome to the Jungle"? We've got guns and nades.
Got guns and nades. What the fuck?
Grenades. There's a bit in the How It Should Have Ended comedy dub of Predator. Do we really need this combo attack for just a small little Digimon?
Yes. Why not?
So, Alex,
Yo.
How much of Black Clover have you seen / read?
I haven't seen much of it except for all of...
So I'm like instant turn off from the anime.
I've read some of the manga. I haven't actually read much of it, though. It's kind of a generic thing, but it does get better later on.
Take a shot every time Asta is shirtless.
And if you're watching the anime, take a shot every time he goes...
If you're watching the Japanese version. If you're watching the Japanese version, take a shot every time he does. Every time he screams so loud, your ears might burst.
Yep.
Virus
by the time skip if you're reading the manga. Just down the whole bottle the moment you see Asta's time skip outfit.
Is it a glorified no shirt?
Shirtless as sleeves.
Shirtless sleeves.
They lampshaded. Tabata ended up listening to that particular criticism that Asta keeps losing his shirt every time he gets into a fight. They're like, you know what? We're just gonna not have him wear a shirt. And I'm just like, okay. You make a valid point. Okay. Oh, come on. Where is the turn off the random encounters button?
It's up your ass.
Hardy har har. I am laughing so hard right now.
Hey, you asked the question.
Darty dee dee dee.
To be fair, yes, I did ask a dumb question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and let's see. Can I avoid encounters?
No.
Yes, I can.
You just gotta go slow, one step at a time.
Oh, now I find something. Hi, Yuko. You mind telling me what you're doing here?
What isn't she doing?
Something for the plot? Because this is a quest.
Yeah, but it's not a quest for food.
And now we gotta go to Avalon.
Oh, don't be silly. Everything is a quest for booty.
Booty is more important than food. Booty is more important than water. And let me tell you this. I likes ya, and I wants ya. Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. And then Cell gets so angry that he goes into a mad rant about what he's had to deal with, including Ugandan Knuckles.
One day, one Ugandan. Still here to this day.
You know the way. Which I still do not know the fucking way. But I've given up on getting him to leave a long time ago. So, tell me something.
How is this robot choking?
Out because it has a choking fetish.
Erotic asphyxiation. That's what's called.
So at the very least next Monday... At the very least the next 2 Mondays aren't going to be, you know, disjointed messes.
Yeah, you
oh, hi, Machine Dramon.
Machine Draymond. Get it right.
That's not correct.
That's the joke.
That will never be correct, Digimon World Next Door.
That's the joke.
If I ever get to not sucking at that game, I will stream it one day.
Yeah, it'll take you 20 hours to freaking get Meikumon.
Why would I want Meikumon?
I don't know. Just shits and giggles.
Ouch. Phew. Ow.
Damn it, I was almost at the damn thing.
Oh my.
Ooh my.
Activated acceleration boost, which gives me the power of summoning a double damage.
Yeah, you get double damage buff for your next attack. And summon shit.
But I'd want to summon something. Can I cast Ultima?
Yeah, cast it on your ass.
You know what? I'm surprised that the Ultima games have never been re-released on console, because like the PC ones are so simple that it'd be so easy to just release them to like the PS4 or hell, even the PS3.
Ouch. Oops. Phew. Machine Dramon, why won't you die?
Because Machine Dramon is a pain in the ass.
Boosh. Why are you attacking my vaccine type Digimon? Why weren't you actively attacking my data type Digimon?
Don't question it, just be glad. Not killing
Let me guess, it's don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of a monkey's paw?
Yes.
Yes.
You have to be very specific with your wishes. 3 wishes? I wish I knew that.
2 wishes left.
Okay, now you get 2 wishes. How many of us have seen that episode of SpongeBob?
Wait, 3 wishes?
I believe I have, yes.
2 chips and a Coke.
Wait, who wished for 2 chips and a Coke?
And Luigi did that one time. I don't know why I did that.
Why would you wish for just 2 chips and a Coke?
I couldn't think of anything better to wish for. Get off my ass.
You could wish for more wishes.
There's no rules for that, sorry. I tried it with the freaking dragon once.
But you could wish you could wish for more wishes.
It still does not fucking work. The dragon tells you it cannot be granted. It cannot be granted. Stop asking.
Hey, Purunga was able to grant 3 more wishes.
Because you're a fucking Namekian dragon, not a fucking Earth dragon. And those 2 fuckers still have limits compared to the fucking Super Dragon Balls.
Super Dragon Balls can do just about anything.
Yeah, with no fucking restrictions.
Okay, so before I leave us off, I gotta show you guys one scene. One very important scene to this plot. We're gonna go see Mirai.
Oh, you gotta get that one done.
Yep.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yep. Now watch this, guys. Two very beautiful looking Digimon.
Mm-hmm.
Boo!
High female nemesis, and also the She-Ra who laughs? I don't know.
That's what you think Mastemon is?
I guess. I don't know what to say about that, really. No, the white one looked like She-Ra.
We just entered another dimension.
With the Batman laughs.
Come on. I hate this girl.
Yeah, but you need to help her out.
I don't want to.
Then you can't be freaking Kentara's mom.
Why is
she and Mireille are from a game called Digimon World Redigitized.
Okay, but why does she have her sweatshirt zipped all the way down
That's
the bottom?
That's part of her outfit, and she's just wacky like that.
Okay. Ooh.
Hey, can I go back and save my game, please? Because I've got voices in my head telling me that I should take a break.
I hear voices in my head. They count to me. They understand. They talk to me.
Okay, with your voices, you're not gonna take a freaking punt kick.
They tell me things that I should do. They tell me things.
The 7 deadly Digimon.
They talk
AKA the 7 demon lords.
They talk to me.
Is there an area where I can save? Thank God. Oh wait, never mind. I can just save whenever I feel like it. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, oh my god.
Oh, come on.
I am so stupid.
I thought I would have had that.
So stupid.
Well, alright. I'll be seeing you guys next week for Okami.
Yep.
See you there, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Now, just to wrap up all of this, let's see how many are there left. 15 done so far. There can't be only 2 left. No, there's 4. Yeah, I'll get those done. Can't take too long, right? Come and get me, jackass. Oh, I thought that would have worked. I wonder what the plot of this is. Like this section and specifically. This game within the game. Is like an evil robot rapture or something. Line him up and knock him down. Line him up and knock him down. Line him up and knock him Okay, yeah, I was wrong. I gotta go through this area. Now, considering there's nothing else to spend it on, yes, I do. Okay, so I need to complete one more area to get the final skill. Now the last one, and we'll be done here. Just very strange. I'd like to know who came up with all this stuff, and if it was supposed to be like was that supposed to be a main part of the game, or is that just something that they... There we go. Now I have an exclusive outfit. Your reward is clothes. Master has given Dobby clothes. Dobby is free. You will not harm Harry Potter. And, let's see here. Fast travel 2 hour... Actually. There we go. Come on. And both of these are pretty damn close, so we'll just fast travel to that.
So, what's Bloom doing with all our data? I may have sneaked a peek. Sorry. Charlotte and her PR brigade aren't totally lying about how they use it. We're speeding things up, making life more convenient. But the right hand doesn't know what the asshole is doing. Go ahead, listen.
Now, the suits are already putting a price on the data they're collecting. They've been romancing advertisers and politicians. Shit. The mayor himself had a date with a couple of them last week. Now, none of this comes as a surprise, so why are they all hiding all this from the board of directors? Something else. Something I'm missing.
Huh. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's go look at the wardrobe over here. Vigilante, Spider Tank, Alone. We have the Alone. The Alone outfit. Spider Tank is alright. Yeah. I'll go with the default one, though. Let's see. Is the game saved? The game should save. Maybe it'll save when I leave here. I'm sorry, I'm easily distracted. Yeah, whatever. I'll see y'all later. I know it auto-saved after the thing, the fucking whatever the hell. So I'll just see y'all later. Bye.